So you guys are in the Feywild. You just left the court of Oberon, who said, yes, you know what, it's a good idea for you guys to rest and think things over and just kind of get acclimated to what's going on here and all of that. So Mar has come and gathered you and is leading you off to some very nice like huts and houses, like almost apartment complexes kind of a situation, but like built into these tree branches and these massive trees that just surround us in the Feywild. So like you're walking down what like seems to be a road. It's just a giant tree branch.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all big trees. That's what you're in. You're just on big trees.
Is there the ground anywhere?
There logically has to be. I don't know where it is.
Okay, I think that answers my question.
Yeah, I don't know what that question was.
Did you? Just wondering if I was in
floating tree?
I'm trying to imagine how Euclidean this is.
I see.
I like to have context for other worlds and universes because my imagination goes to wacky places.
Yeah, I have a sketch.
My headcanon is it's like the Forest of Galadron in Lord of the Rings.
Okay, I don't know what that is. But...
Lothlorien, the city of Lothlorien, Galadriel, Lord Celeborn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have a mental image of that. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Kind of like that.
I just watched it last night.
That's more grounded than I imagine this to be.
Yeah, and my question was specifically about the ground. Yeah.
The ground does not exist.
Yeah.
And the answer was maybe?
So this is like PlayStation Spider-Man. The ground is just a big wall of white mist. You don't see the bottom.
Yeah, honestly, that's more likely.
Draw distance is too low.
This is to me just because it's like this. The like size of this thing is the train tracks that you came in on. Tree branches, just big ass tree branches. Everything is tree branches is essentially like the concept here. But yeah, you were saying like MC Escher-esque. Yeah, that's the thought process.
All right, I love it.
Just cool. Like overlapping tons of gigantic branches overlapping one over another, and there being kind of this apartment-esque thing where like you can see above you like inside the bark of like the side of a tree lights as if it was just like an apartment complex lit up inside of this tree. It's neat. It's fun. It's very much inspired by Spirited Away.
Is there a balcony?
Oh, nice.
Is there a balcony?
Is there a what?
A balcony?
Sure.
Yay.
There is now.
It just appeared out of nowhere.
Out of respect, I don't want to smoke indoors. So.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at you.
Wild.
Wild.
Even. Yeah, Mar takes you guys over to the apartments and says, oh, hey, you guys look like shit. Hold on.
Rude, I think.
Let me fix this real quick. And he takes some of his hair from his arm and kind of just pulls away some extra strands and starts to wrap it around your arms and other like any other place that you've been like wounded.
I'm sorry, how long are his arm hairs?
Sorry, let's take that one again. Let's try that one again. You're not healing us with arm hair, buddy.
I refuse for it to be arm hairs.
It's not the cool Fae experience I was looking for.
No, that feels more like Brooklyn.
Yeah, this turned into body horror really fast.
All right. So Mar, I'm gonna leave all of this in.
No.
So Mar takes you guys over to the apartments, and he takes you guys over to the apartments and says, "Oh, hey, you guys kind of look like shit. Are you feeling okay?"
No.
I mean, not now. Not that you've said that.
Never been better.
All right, well, hey, Palmer, can you help me out with this? And he just...
She started pulling out her arm hairs. Yeah, got you, buddy.
I need for this to stop.
Damn, am I too high, or are they pulling like spaghetti out of their body?
I fucking hate it here.
What does she do? I'm assuming she knows what to do, but I don't.
Yeah, so Mar like walks over to the side of the like room, and there are some like fresh sprouts and vines around the window, and he takes a couple of the leaves off the vine and everything, and just walks up and offers it to Dan and Jurnee and Mordecai.
Oh,
And-
wait, hold on. This is a great character moment. He offers the leaves. What do you do with them?
I take them immediately without questioning anything.
And do what, though?
It's like,
I begin rubbing them all over my wounds.
Okay, he rubs it. Next,
Hey.
Dan.
Are these like a gift?
Good. Very good in-character reaction. You listened to what Palmer said. All right, next. Jurnee.
Jurnee takes the leaf and kind of just like sticks it behind her ear to make like a nice little hair accessory.
So none of you instinctually thought to eat it. I'm very proud of you, actually.
That might have been my second choice.
yeah.
I would have out of character. I would have thought make tea with it
Oh
as
yeah.
Phil.
What is the
But-
correct answer, GM?
The correct answer was what Mordecai did.
That's fair.
Hey!
Okay,
Yeah.
so in that case, in that case, Palmer like takes it and like puts it back in Jurnee's hand and like gestures at him, being like, "Please copy this one."
Oh, okay. She does that, but then she puts it back in her hair when she's finished.
But like as a gift, right?
I
but like this is
I think I look at him and I give him like, "No, you're okay," sort of gesture.
I'm gonna look to Palmer, look back to Mar, and then back to Palmer, and then slowly, with my eyes staying on Palmer for approval, accepting the leaves gingerly, and then just slowly scraping them across I think like claw wounds across my torso
Yikes!
or whatever,
Fair.
Sure, let's say that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
or rock.
Wounds sustained in
Bludgeoning.
golem battle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you fought
Golem.
Golem and you fought Pixies. I don't remember
Golem
what
bite.
hit you. But yeah, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, Mara's here and he's just walking you guys through. He says, "Oh yeah, hey, we're gonna get you guys in some rooms for the night. Dinner's gonna be in a couple hours. Do you have any questions or anything?"
what is dinner?
I'm lactose intolerant.
No,
All right,
let me.
we can take care of that.
What's for dinner?
I feel like like I don't want to flesh this out, but I feel like Palmer would be like, "Oh, are we having the?" And then she says something that's like completely like impossible to understand, you know,
It's just like redacted.
incomprehensible gibberish. And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely, we're having that."
Are we having the?
Are we having the what?
Oh yeah, it's your favorite dish. Yeah, we got that
Oh
going.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Palmer-
we have to celebrate Oberon's thorn coming back to us, so we have to figure that out. So of course we're gonna have your favorite food.
Oh, what now?
What's a thorn?
I think
It's a
everyone
sharp plant.
I'm surprised at that. I don't know what to say to that. Is that my title?
Yeah.
Sick. Yo.
Palmer, is that like a kind of bird?
This is Sarah being kind of like starstruck because that's a cool ass title. I forget what it would necessarily entail though. Like if you could put it in like a non-fantasy equivalent. Well, you know.
I mean, like, in general, I feel like it would have been Palmer's previous, like, existence here being Oberon's, like, not, like, the head of the Pentagon, but, like, one of the top agents of... if there was, like, an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of shit for,
Like a sort of right hand sort of situation where like you go and do things for the person.
Yeah, essentially,
Assistant
like,
manoger.
handling...
Assistant manager.
Assistant to the assistant
I'm the
manager.
branch manager. Get it?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah, but like essentially running the like combat military side of things. And I think that like that ties into the conflict that you and I had previously talked about.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's what I'll say for that.
Okay, cool.
You can take that title and make that whatever you wanted because it's your thing. But I thought
Yeah.
that would be neat.
I think being called it again is probably something that she's very happy about and maybe does not realize that anyone's talking to her. But yeah, cool. So we're going to eat.
Yeah, he gets you Mar walks you down and shows you just like this nice little hole in the tree apartment that you can set any of your stuff down in that you need to. And then walks you down to a clearing on one of the like lower levels.
Are we all in one little complex, or are we housed separately?
I would think that you'd just all be together. Palmer being responsible for
True.
the other three.
Sure.
Would you say that this Mar person is distracted with the escorting?
Probably not, considering an escort's one job is to look after you.
He's very specifically, he's very specifically looking at
Paying attention
you
to
and
us,
trying to
yeah.
answer questions. So I'm just kind of wondering, what do you want here?
What do you-
Is my question to that?
I think Mordecai is pretty high right now,
Of course.
naturally.
I thought you said you weren't smoking out of respect.
Oh, indoors, but he said we were in a clearing.
Never fails.
I mean, yeah, we're going to a clearing for the dinner.
So are we inside a tree on a branch walking towards the place, or
It's all outdoors essentially.
and these branches have branching paths?
Yeah.
Hate it.
I'm going to lose myself on the branches in
the moment,
Yeah.
you never let it go. Only got one shot.
Something is happening.
I don't.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you
just
for that.
like gonna take a big drag and close my eyes, and then as we're walking forward, like I'm gonna accidentally veer off to the right as I'm smoking.
I see. He wants to deliberately get lost here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The question is are any of us paying attention enough to stop him?
Right.
I want to honor Tyler's decision to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah. It'll be
I'm
fine.
also
We want the worst case scenario to happen.
Yes, I'm also trying to rack my brains over how Dan would not notice.
Well, I mean, this is for the average not high person probably a very intimidating experience being in being led around a Fae world.
Sure, okay, and it's probably a decent amount of like sensory overload.
I would also argue that like the way that you were welcomed gives you're kind of on thin ice vibes, because like you're not meant to be here. So I would
Yeah.
picture Dan's character being pretty nervous.
You did
High
kind of just
strung.
fall into a very important meeting.
Yeah,
I'd say it's fair to say that I'm on edge.
yeah.
Also very confused about how there was no like how well it worked out, honestly.
Oh, like
there's
it
gotta be a
seems like
catch
too-
somewhere.
Yeah, it seems like it's going too well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so long story short, we're too busy thinking about our respective things to notice you walking off the side of the tree.
I'm too busy like playing with my gun in my hoodie pocket.
Ooh, nice. Good
Ugh.
nervous habit you have there.
Sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah. Mara's walking you guys along to dinner, and somewhere along the way, Mordecai veers off and gets a little lost. We continue down into this clearing. where
Can I
Yes.
interject with I want to ask Palmer something while we're walking as part of like the we're distracted and that's how Mordecai gets away.
Sure. I like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of like to the side as we're strolling. I'm like, so this is your home?
It was. I
Well,
haven't been here for a long time.
Okay, like centuries, like weeks,
They said,
somewhere in between.
do we know that? Would it just be the events of the... I mean, it would be the events of the mystery plus the amount of time it took her to become the cameraman.
Yeah.
Plus whatever time she needed to just, like, be there and get adjusted.
It
Yeah.
hasn't been a full year yet since the
So,
beginning, the first
maybe-
adventure.
Maybe, like, a year-ish.
Yeah.
Is that
sounds-
reasonable?
That sounds right.
Yeah. It couldn't be much longer than that, because then the purpose of being close to Jurnee would be kind of confusing. So, yeah, okay, I think she answers that it's been like a year.
And are things like cool now? It looked to me like you were kind of I think Mordecai would say ganked,
Ganked?
like stolen, like thieved,
Ow.
kidnapped
Oh, well,
to be taken here. But
I mean,
things are cool.
I think so. I also want to know this.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of just came out of nowhere. I don't know if that's normal for you guys, but
I
didn't really appreciate it.
I do apologize the confusion that your involvement with me might have caused.
No,
But
I get it. We've all got our own shit going on.
I can at the very least guarantee your safety here.
Thanks. I hope I didn't cause any problems by trespassing or whatever. I thought you were going to die, so.
I think she's like kind of taken aback, like oh, that's actually quite nice. She's not used to people being that nice.
Dan knows that strict societies have very strict rules sometimes, and there can be consequences.
Oh, he understands. Yeah, I mean, I think she's not very good at responding to kindness. So, but that,
Wow.
yeah, cool.
All right, well, I guess we'll keep our eye out and just take things as they come.
Oh, I think like at that moment, if we like were to frame this from like you see like the front camera angle is Palmer and Dan like talking to each other, and like Mordecai and Jurnee have been in the background. You see like Mordecai far back in the frame. He says, "Oh, we'll keep your eye out," and you see Mordecai just
Like-
veer off to the left.
That's funny. I like that.
Nothing gets past us. Except us.
Sharp. What
right.
happens when you get lost high in the Fae realm?
You get ever higher.
That's an interesting question. So, Mordecai, you find yourself wandering down this wooded
Stroking
path.
moss.
And you're looking around, and I feel like the Fae realm necessarily has like some bioluminescence going on.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
It's very much
Lost
like
woods, blinking lights, just like. Whew.
yeah, it's very much like Avatar
Ooh.
kind of style. Also, just like you see like lights just kind of going in and out around, warm lights, cool lights. I think what happens is in front of you, Mordecai, further along the path, almost out of sight, you see this small blue flame pop up for you, and it seems to be beckoning you.
What's this? Hello.
Yeah, I think the flame like wanders. I think the flame wanders up to you and kind of stops like a good like 3 feet in front of you, and it bobs like up and down like it's taking just like a good look at you, and you hear a kind of tinkling sound and then just wander away. Like you see the wisp wander away. And I have to apologize to Shrimp and Crits because I'm absolutely stealing their idea right now.
Well, don't say anything yet, because none of us knows what it is, but sounds like you are about to get spirited away.
Yeah, no, I'm friends with the people who run that show. I'm like, that's just too good of an idea to not use in this moment.
It's an homage.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's
so
an homage.
Shout out to Shrimp and Crits. If you haven't listened to Shrimp and Crits yet, go fucking listen to them. They're better than me.
Hell yeah.
No.
It's an homage to that, and also just lore.
Yeah,
Very
it's,
lore.
It's good stuff. But yeah, you see this mote of flame just kind of wander away from you down the path.
So, would you consider this dangerous?
Yes.
That was a funny question and a funny answer.
Don't burn yourself on that flame.
This is pretty cool. Okay, what could go wrong?
Oh my god,
I'm gonna
you're
follow
like the
it.
worst. You're like the worst person to do this.
If I had a nickel for every time I asked the DM, is this just dangerous? And they gave me a straight answer, I would be dirt fucking broke.
You would have 1 nickel, which is weird.
Yeah, man, what could go wrong?
And you
I'm just
take
gonna follow
that.
it.
And
You're
you
just gonna
just
follow it. You're just gonna follow it. Of course you are.
I love Mordecai.
Love
Yeah.
Mordecai.
Yeah. All right. Well, take your 2 hold, and you're following along.
Yeah, I mean, unless I take notice of like some mushrooms or something on the ground, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Yeah. I think you.
And what is the mushrooms? Would you eat them?
I might. I don't know.
You're doing everything wrong.
You
I'm
are not
there.
in the
I
same
can't say anything.
area.
I'm not in the scene.
Mushrooms are dope, dude.
I'm not in the scene.
Wild mushrooms.
I'm muting myself.
It's gotta be like at least 2 times stronger than a regular old psilocybin.
Yeah, I think we see this extended like cut, this long cut of this pathway that you're walking down, and we see the flame go down this just long path and then around the corner out of sight, and we just see Mordecai follow it and turn around the corner. And let's cut back to Dan and Palmer and Jurnee.
Miney?
Jurnee,
Your
Oh.
Nissan.
I don't have a car
No,
anymore.
you took it from me.
we're gonna cut back, and I'm just smoking with a ball of fire. I'm gonna pass the blunt to
We're
a
gonna
ball of
cut
fire.
back and Mordecai's just a flaming corpse.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Don't like that.
Rip.
Sorry. Yes.
Real act under pressure. No. Yeah, so Dan and Palmer and Jurnee. Mar has led you into this clearing. There's quite a few just like gigantic tables. Think like if the Great Hall from Hogwarts was located outside and just like in this like cottage core foresty vibes. Also fuck turfs.
True.
But yeah.
Amen.
Amen. But yeah,
Bless
and you guys, if you look around, you can see quite a few just oddballs kind of wandering about. There's large salamanders. It looks like there's one kind of flitting around back and forth.
Oh.
You can see
I just
a bunch of goblins like sitting at the end of a table, and it looks like they're playing checkers.
Goblins playing checkers? Is that a reference?
No, I just came up with that off the dome, my guy.
That's awesome.
And you
That's
look
really
over
specific,
into
love
the
it.
corner towards like the head of one of the tables, and you see the Red Lobster and Sharkan Joe and Octopus Tim.
Oh,
Steve
Tyler's
Fredman.
Tyler's really regretting.
He's missing out.
He's really regretting his decisions here.
And they're just hanging out. And you see on the table in front of them a big pile of Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I'm so
You're doing
happy
this
about
on
it.
purpose to punish me.
I planned this, but you did this to yourself.
You punished yourself.
You get what you
Chaos is
deserve.
its own reward.
Maybe I can come back.
Oh, look who's trying to go back now. Look who's trying to be a part of the team now.
No, it's fine. I'm dedicated to my decisions. Something cool might happen to me. I don't care.
Yeah. Something
Like
cool
that.
here being the next conflict, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a bunch of just like magical beings hanging out and around, and it seems like everybody's just like starting to fucking party.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna assume that there was probably an area that's like maybe not like royalty adjacent, headmaster seat adjacent, but like, you know, a spot where he might end up sitting.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely like a like at the head of all of the tables there is like one slightly smaller table that is lined up and a giant throne in the middle. Oberon's currently not here, but you can tell obviously like, oh okay, that's where the boy's gonna be.
Is there another one next to him where perhaps a Mrs. Oberon might sit?
I think that there are on each side of him there are two smaller thrones, and on sitting on the right hand side is Percha, the deer-headed man.
Oh, interesting. So, okay, here, can I ask, because I thought all those like deer-headed stuff, I thought that was like slash an illusion. I thought that was like Oberon himself. I thought it was just like I didn't really put two and two together and realize this is like one character consistently. So can you remind me what he has done or been involved in like the past events?
Throughout like the Cheddar Bay mystery, he was the person who you were seeing consistently, and like effects of his magic and like his being around were the illusions that were like starting to kind of fuck with you. Because like they had told you the Wild Hunt is coming for you, and you would know Percha is the current head of the hunt.
Oh, he was not the one that kidnapped me at the start, right? That was
He was the one who came and gathered you.
Oh, but in the last adventure, the
Yeah, no, that was the pumpkin.
the last
guy.
adventure.
No, he did also. Yeah. Okay. So when they brought us to the trial, it was him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's important for me to know because that changes what I would have done.
Yeah, he's the guy who rode the train with you.
Right. But should I mean, I know you can't answer this, I'm just thinking out loud, but like, if I have been warned about the Wild Hunt and he's the Wild Hunt, essentially,
Right.
I feel like maybe we are
What
not
do?
buddies, right?
I mean, his whole thing was to come and get you, and he did that.
Oh, that was it?
He was just coming to pick you up from school and take you back home.
The Wild Hunt is such an ominous phrase to use.
Yeah, I
It is
agree.
essentially an Uber.
For a school bus.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that like what he was doing was he was gathering you to take you for your trial, your performance, and we've done those things. So
Right.
now he's just a guy who's around.
Okay. All right. Fair. I'm still going to be a little weary around him then, but noted.
That's fair.
I will be giving the crew of the Red Lobster a wide berth because I still have the sword in my Yellowstone hoodie dimension pocket.
Remind me the significance of the sword.
It's
it was the
Oberon.
last piece of the treasure. It belongs to Oberon. I stole it. Basically, I seized it as because the Brotherhood wanted me to make them some money, some fucking cheddar.
Yeah, get them a treasure from Cheddar Bay. Get something incredibly valuable. Which I would say that a Fae sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, some.
I don't know. I think that could be played with.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But,
It's still in the hoodie pocket.
Yeah, which is like an extra dimension.
Yeah, it's in the
Sorry.
Yellowstone world,
Artists.
the Yellowstone dimension.
It's like the sword in the stone in Arthurian legend, except it's like sitting in the Yellowstone geyser.
It's just
That
like
sounds
stopping up Old Faithful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are at this party, and there are magical beings around. Is there anything you guys want to do?
How's Jurnee doing?
Journey's
Sounds like
processing. Yeah. I'm like trying to think of how she would view this situation, and I just feel like mentally she couldn't just handle the amount of magical shit going on.
In that case, I think Palmer would like kind of gesture for her to follow and like lead her to the goblins playing chess or checkers.
Checkers. Don't get that twisted.
Specifically because checkers is a thing that she would recognize. So it's like, look, they're not that
Grounding.
strange.
the goblins
They're
are
just
playing
like us.
checkers. The centaurs and satyrs are playing chess.
So thank you.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So, but yeah, I
With
think
their
she would just be like,
Neither of those
look,
things have both hands.
Oh, wait.
you know this game. Humans play this. I've seen it.
I think Jurnee doesn't say much, but she definitely appreciates that and just kind of fixates on the checkerboard.
She just like sits her down, and I think she'll greet the goblins. Do they speak the same language?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, they recognize Palmer. They're
Yeah.
like, oh hey, Thorn.
Wow.
Do I know them?
No.
This is my favorite genre of goblin voice. Continue.
Hey, do you play circles?
Circles?
Circles.
We have red circles and black circles. Do you want to be black circles?
I do not wish to interrupt your game.
Oh, okay, fine enough then.
Jurnee gently raises her hand and she's like, I want to be black circles.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah. Yeah, you go first.
Okay. she just sidles onto the seat next to them and is starting to play checkers now.
You're gonna play checkers with some goblins.
She's adjusting.
They're gonna call you like the guest of Thorn or something.
Wow.
Oh,
The thorns rose.
damn.
I think Dan Mar comes up to you and is like, so hey,
Hey.
what's your deal?
I'm just a guy. I'm just a kid.
Life is a nightmare.
And life
I'm just a
fine.
kid.
life is normal and average. I go to college.
Okay, but like, how did you even
Go
get
Rams.
here? Yeah, go Rams. Love college football. How did you get here?
I stepped out of a van door and then I fell.
Should not be that easy.
Mar just like eyes you up and down.
You're not helping your case.
He just fucking squints at you for a second.
My hand with my tattoo is like locked into the Yellowstone dimension, by the way.
Good.
This guy looking so cash with his hand constantly in his pocket.
Yeah, he just kind of looks you over and is like, that's not easy to do. You got something going on with you, man.
I'm just Palmer's bud.
Oh, Palmer has powerful buds, apparently.
Yeah, that seems to be the way it is. Looking around at this room full of insane otherworldly creatures.
Yeah, I think Mar just kind of just slaps you on the back and is just like, okay, yeah, well, you enjoy yourself. Do you want a drink?
Is it a gift?
Why do you keep asking? He's really taking that advice to heart.
Yes. It's a gift. It's a gift.
Okay. Second question: is it good?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You've never had Fae wine, have you?
He's gonna get blasted.
I don't think so. I've just had what Mordecai gives me. Hey, where the fuck is Mordecai?
Oh, he has realized. Oh
Well, I thought he was behind you.
He was.
no.
God fucking damn it.
Then we cut there,
I think within the context of the story, I want to say that Dan first suspects that Mordecai is gone when he said "Go Rams," and he did not hear the second "Go Rams" from somewhere in the room.
I said "Go Rams" and I just started like looking around, like
something's missing.
he must be distracted.
But the thing that really tipped you off being the wine, that's very in character, very choice.
So yeah, let's go back over to Mordecai. Mordecai, you've been following this flame for a little bit.
How long's a little bit? How much of the party have I missed?
It could have been hours. It could have been minutes. You have no idea.
Oh man.
Fucking Feywild in the time.
Fucking Feywild.
Yep. Yeah. You've been following this mote of flame, and the mote of flame tucks around the corner of a doorway that is in the side of one of these trees, and you follow it, and you see sitting in a very ornate chair a familiar face, and she says, "Oh, hey, it's great to see you again. You remember our little deal, right?"
What?
Oh, it was Kate. It's Kate, right?
And Kate is here, and she's just playing with the little will-o'-the-wisp on her finger and just kind of scratching it underneath its chin.
And she's really real. Just can't drive that home enough.
Just super real.
Yo, what's up, dude? I'm gonna go in for the classic homie handshake thing.
One of our handshakes? One of our secret brotherhood handshakes?
No, it's a little more intimate than that.
Oh, gross. Yeah, she curves you with a side hug.
I'm like offended for some reason.
Yeah, no, Kate stands up and gives you a nice little side hug and says, "Oh, hey. So how are you here?"
You mean like in this moment or like in this place?
Place, sweetie. You really have to lay off.
Oh my gosh, she's telling you to lay off.
How did I get here? Dan like held my hand.
Aw.
I don't know, it was quite comforting, but then really weird stuff started to happen to us. And then we like fell. Yeah, that's it. I fell into here, came here, and then in this present moment, little blue homie led me here. So.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where he was off to.
He's pretty chill. Doesn't talk much though.
Yeah, he's more like the strong, silent type.
Definitely, I get that vibe.
I knew that your buddy was talented, but I didn't know he would be able to come here that way. Interesting.
I guess he needed my help or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Speaking of needing your help,
what's up, girl?
I need you to do something for me whenever you go back.
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to take some records from your brotherhood buddy. I think that they'll probably have it on file somewhere. These are real pencil pusher types, so they probably have a paper copy, but I'm going to need you to get rid of the file that they have on me.
You mean like check it out of the library and like not return it?
Sure, something like that.
Okay, I mean, I've done that before. Not on purpose, just forgetful. I don't want you to think ill of me.
Oh, how could I ever do that? Is there anything that you need while you're here? And she motions over and she has some of her wares set out.
Got any books?
Oh yeah, I have plenty. What do you need?
I mean, really, what does anyone need? Everything. Can you, got any books about here?
A book on the Feywild. Well, you already had Perch's bestiary. It was very hard to get that from him, by the way.
Does he want it back?
No, I don't know for sure if he's missed it. You know what? I think I have just the thing for you. And she goes and like rifles through a couple shelves of books and pulls out this nice like leather bound tome, and it says Tatiana's Histories on it.
Okay.
Tatiana?
Quite the name.
I know who that is.
Oh.
I understood that reference.
You're the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme right now. Scotch glass.
This is pretty cool. I'll take it.
Oh, so will that be... What will that be for you? Will that be a trade? Will that be a favor? Or will
I'll take
that
a
be
favor. That seems free.
memory?
I'll take a favor. It's easy. Easy clap.
Oh, thank you very much.
Why did I?
And two more things. Just quick cues for you, my dude. One, how do I go back to the party? How do I get back there?
Oh yeah, you want to find your friends. Oh, that's no problem. And she just like flicks her wrist, and the will-o'-wisp comes back around and says, "Oh, you know what? He can show you the way back."
Oh, cool. Like forever?
I mean, no, he lives here.
Sorry. Okay.
But he can help you find your way around and take you back to your friends.
Cool. Thanks, dude. And second question, a little more sensitive. Kate, how does one seek an audience with old Obi?
Now that is a good question. Normally, to get an audience with Oberon, you either fuck up severely or you do something that impresses him. I think in your case, it seems like you're already well on that path for the latter, so maybe don't endanger yourself with the former.
So, he's becoming impressed with me?
He might be. I mean, Oberon wouldn't let you and your friend just be here if he didn't think that there's something interesting about you.
Word. Okay. Well, if you could, pass the word along. Would love to sit down and burn with the dude. So, yeah, tell him that.
Yeah, I'll pass that along when I can. It's always a pleasure to see you, Mordecai.
Yeah, you too, big dog. Hang in there. Keep on rocking. See ya.
And the will-o'-the-wisp leads you out and on your path.
Nice. Okay.
Very cool. So we'll cut back over to Dan and Mar. You guys just realized that Mordecai was gone, and that's concerning to you. What do you want to do?
Hold on, we're actually playing with mechanics again here. Or at least I'm contemplating it. How close is Palmer? Because I'm at Palmer is my authority on how to act. So I'm gonna run over to Palmer, or not run. I'm going to walk with purpose over to Palmer and say, "Hey, Mordecai is gone."
She just like sighs and sort of like pinches the bridge of her nose, like I don't have time for this shit. Then I think she just like pats Jurnee's shoulder and is like, keep going with the circles. You're doing great.
She is fully absorbed and does not answer.
Awesome. Perfect.
It currently looks like she's losing.
Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. That's not fair. Roll 2d6.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
thank
playing
you.
against goblins. Like,
Yeah.
The
call it
goblins are all
circles.
like kind of crowding around on
But-
the goblin side of the table and like whispering to each other.
oh, okay, they're sharing the brain cell.
Oh, okay,
God damn it.
move that one here. Jump that one. Yeah, jump
There
that
could
one.
be like
next.
totally different rules to the game as well, for all we know. How'd you roll?
Yeah,
True.
you just saw you got a 6 on that. You just saw a goblin do like a triple jump on you in checkers.
Damn.
In that case, I'm gonna wordlessly leave her to her checkers circles.
Yeah,
And
She's gonna be fine if we
you hear
leave,
one of the
right?
goblins like finally get his checker piece to the end of the like other end of the board and says, "Over on me."
I was hoping you would say that. I was hoping.
Oh my god.
And then I walk with Dan back to Mal
Is Mar
It's
still
Mal,
chaperoning us?
or Mar.
Mar.
Yeah.
And I just look at them both and be like, where is he gone?
I don't know. I thought he was with you guys.
Is
Does this happen a lot?
is it cool to like do maybe magic or something around here, or is that like bad?
No, you're okay. You're a guest.
Okay, cool. And then I'll close my eyes and try to use magic to investigate a mystery, as I do, using that old black magic.
First proper roll, other than checkers.
I would say that was a proper fucking roll.
Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah.
I have an advanced success.
Ooh,
All right, what do you want
which-
to ask, my friend, my guy, my pal?
you're doing magic, right? So
Yeah. Sorry, let me look again at what an advanced success does on this, because I forget every time.
I want to know what possible
Added
like
benefit, okay.
means and method you have to magically find where he is.
Well, I'm doing the mechanics, and then I'm going to add flavor to it
Sure.
Once I figure it out. But so
Get
the
a lock
question is
of
going to
my
be
hair.
the question is
Yeah.
going to be where did it go? And then I think what I'll do is so my tattoo is like a diligently observing creature with like a giant eye and like a single eye, and I keep my tattoo hand in my pocket and everything as I'm doing this, but I think I use my left hand and sort of like cross my hand over my eyes, and for a second the image of that one eye opens up over my hand in front of it,
Hell yeah.
and I'm doing like Witcher senses to see if I can spot like a trace.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think what happens for you is that like extra, that magical eye opens up and you ask, where did it go? Right?
Yeah.
I think that you get a vision of Kate for some reason. And you see Kate and Mordecai talking, and then a blue flame leading him away down a path in the Feywild.
As if I couldn't have been more stressed. Now the person I sold out is involved.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to Memester of the Week. If you enjoy the show and you want to hear more from us or occasionally see pictures of my cat, follow us on Twitter at MemsterOTWPod. This week we have a promo from Shrimp and Crits. You heard Ian play Seeb Tate on the Keeper's Retreat, so this is the show that character comes from. Let's have a listen.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your favorite podcast, but I'm here to tell you about Shrimp and Crits, an actual play podcast with a southern twist. My name is Ian, and I am the keeper for this show as we play Monster of the Week by Michael Sands. If you like the sound of swampy monster mayhem, gators gone shopping, and magical fairy mischief, you will be right at home in the remote panhandle town of Gullah-Kochika, Florida, where spooky danger has begun to wash ashore. Shrimp and Crits is the story of Sarah Payne the Mundane.
All I'm asking for is answers. That's all all I'm looking for is the truth.
Ari Green the Searcher.
You know the proclamations of the Fae. I suggest you follow them from now on.
And Ray Ray, the most mundane monstrous you will ever meet.
Mr. Zeus, I'm a big fan. I knew you were real. And Ray Ray's just like bowing in front of this swan.
As they fumble their way through protecting their skeptical town from mysterious evils. We release new episodes every other Monday on the podcatcher of your choice. Hope to see you soon in sunny Gullah Kochika.
Once again, that's Shrimp and Crits, or at Shrimp and Crits on Twitter. They're just a bunch of really great people, and they have a fantastic show, and I personally look forward to listening with every new episode that comes out. Thanks for listening to our show. We have a ton of fun making it, and we just really enjoy having you guys around to listen. So thanks for that, and we'll see you guys soon.